Hi, folks. Welcome to Revision. Today, I'm going to talk about the Legerdemain skill line and how to level it up a little bit faster than the norm. Now, as you know, the Legerdemain skill line is leveled up through thieving run activities. You can level it up by the following methods. You can manually lockpick any treasure chest or, I believe, safe box. And by doing that, it will increase very slightly the Legerdemain. You can also pickpocket NPCs and get a little bit of a boost on your Legerdemain that way. The primary ways and the easiest ways to level Legerdemain is to launder or to take stolen items to a fence and then either sell them or launder them, and that will significantly boost the Legerdemain. Now, it's one of the skill lines that is going to be hard to do in one day. It's not going to be an easy task to get the Legerdemain all the way to level 20 in one day. However, it's not impossible. It can be done. However, the problem you're going to face is once you max out your daily thieving run capacity for the day, in other words, uh, let's say you go to the underground area and you cash out with the fence. You have a certain amount of items you get per day, and then that's it. You can't launder or sell any more items after you've hit a threshold. Typically, I think the max is somewhere around 140, give or take, if I'm not mistaken. So once you hit about 140, that maximum level, you're not going to be able to sell items. And if you hit it on the laundering as well, you won't be able to launder items anymore after that. However, these activities are what primarily gets you to the leveling up your Legerdemain. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you a great place where you can launder items very easily and take it back really quick to the fence and level up your Legerdemain that way. However, like I said, once you hit that threshold, the only way to level up after that threshold for one day is you will have to either pick the safe boxes by manually doing them. You can't force the lock on them, or you will have to pickpocket NPCs. Now, if you're trying to do this in one day, and some of you will try to do it in one day, here's what you need to know. The first things first, you want to hit level 3 on your Legerdemain right away. This character, I think I laundered about 40 items already and I got it to level 2. The first 2 to 3 levels are very easy, but then it gets progressively harder and longer. So keep that in the back of your mind if you're trying to do this in a one-day time frame. Very unlikely that you'll be able to do it in one day, but you can try. But the easiest way is to passively do it here and there to level it up quickly as opposed to trying to do it in one day. Also, the lockpick, like I said, you have to manually uh, do the safe boxes. You can't force the lock, otherwise you won't get credit. And pickpocketing, obviously you want to put points in pickpocketing. If you're trying to level up your Legerdemain, the minute you hit the threshold, I'm already at level 2, so it's allowing me to put 1 point on there, so it'll increase my pickpocketing probability. When you first start off, I think the lowest or the highest probability for success is going to be about 75% when you first start off and you have your Legerdemain at the very beginning. So very unlikely that you're going to be doing a whole lot of pickpocketing because, if you only got a 60% chance or a 75% chance, that's not very good. And once you get a bounty, you're going to be walking around with a bounty. All right, let me show you the quick farm area. It's going to be located in Craiglore in the main city of Belcarth. And as you can see in the southern portion of the city, you have an outlaw's refuge. And right where I'm at here is an apple farm. Okay, so basically what you do is you go around and you take all the apples from the various baskets. There's not a whole lot of guards. There's maybe one or two guards that will walk around, and they're very easy to spot. So you go around basically, and you get all the apples. As you can see, there's a lot of them. And once you go in the underground area, it will respawn these apples, so you can come back here and do it again and again as you please. But keep in mind that this is only for laundering techniques. There's not really any good items out here. See, there's maybe one item. That's a white item that you can take to sell if you're trying to level up your other part of your Legerdemain. As you can see, all these baskets have all kinds of stuff in there that you can launder. More apples and stuff like that. Okay. And then when you're done, you go right in this little area here where the Outlaw's Refuge is, and you simply launder the items and do it that way. So, folks, this is my technique and method to leveling up your Legerdemain Fast. Now, like I said, keep in mind, it's going to be very difficult to do this in one day. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult because once you max out the laundering and your selling of items for that particular day, you are going to be down to only two methods, pickpocketing and picking the locks manually. You can't force the lockpick. All right, folks. So that concludes my video on the Legerdemain skill line. If you like this video, please hit the like button and become a subscriber. I put out videos on Elder Scrolls Online each and every week, and I'll see you next time.